Hey everybody, welcome to Voicing with Queen this Thursday. How's everybody doing? We back with you. And guess who's back? Keisha's back. What's up, baby?
What up, though?
You know,
It's your girl Keish. I missed y'all.
I can't tell you up and leave me and go
Hey.
on vacation for a whole week and it take me. When you
Well,
ain't
you
take
know
me,
what?
I should have hid in your suitcase.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna be back because I got booked. I'm going back.
Okay.
April the 16th. I got a show. I'm doing the Uptown Comedy Corner in Atlanta.
Hey!
So
Yeah!
book your flight, pack your bag because it's going down.
Oh yeah, and we gonna be on break from here, did it? Oh yeah, I'm there.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, it's on and popping.
going down.
So did you have fun while you
Oh
was
yeah,
down
I
there?
had fun. It just wasn't work. It was more of a networking type, catch up with the fam
Mm-hmm.
type situation. And I got to visit a historic church that's in our family. My great uncle was the pastor of Flipper Temple AME Church in Atlanta, y'all, in the 1940s.
Okay.
Hey, he was
History.
saved, but he ain't take no shit. Okay, he ran the church. I got a chance to take a tour,
Aw.
so it was a nice experience. I did feel spiritually connected to the church when I first got there,
Mm-hmm.
and the people were really nice. You know, I'm going back for service when I go back. Hey, they said they pulling up to the comedy show. I said I don't think y'all ready for the type of comedy I do, but they said they was coming.
They gonna be
okay?
throwing holy oil on the stage
They-
talking about your work.
They ready. They was like, yeah, we hope you enjoy Hot Atlanta. I'm like, okay, I like this church. You know, I can tell I belong here.
Yeah, we gonna wait till they come to
Yeah.
one of your shows and they gonna start throwing that holy water
They
on
gonna be
you.
all right.
Yeah.
Hey, they might drink some while they there. Okay, so I don't know.
Hey, you never know. I sometimes really feel like, and don't condemn me, but I really believe people that go to church is worse than the ones that don't. I'm sorry, that's just my opinion.
I agree.
I mean, for real, for real.
Hey,
agree.
they going to church because something wrong with them. Okay, that's why. I
Or they
tell
have
people.
an issue to work through too. They human just like we are. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But hey, so we would like to welcome our guest, Miss Rosey Cheeks. Welcome.
What up, dude? Rosie?
Hey.
Hey, I like that term.
So vibe. So how are you?
I am fine, honey. How are you doing?
I'm great. I'm
It's
great.
been a long time since I seen you.
Yeah, it have been a lot of Sundays that
Yeah, a
been
whole lot of
passed.
Sundays. A whole lot of Sundays.
Look, listen.
But we here.
We are definitely here and welcome.
Thank you.
So let's get right into it.
Mm-hmm.
How did you get started? Like you was in a regular job and career like most of us, and then you just popped up and was like, "Hey, look, this is what I'm doing now."
So,
Let's hear about some history, how that happened. 'Cause
my career choice before I became a baker was I was in the automotive industry. I was plant worker.
Mhm.
Started doing that, I want to say, right before my oldest was born. That's when I started working in the plants and things like that. And it's been times where I wanted to get into Chrysler or Ford and things like that. But
Right.
over time,
Mhm.
you know, going off as a temp, you bouncing all over the place and things like that. And that's what I was.
Right.
I'm good with my hands.
Which one you work for?
Oh, quite a few.
Quite a
I
few,
worked
okay.
for Allegiance Staffing. Oh, girl.
Oh,
She said, "Don't take
never
me back."
mind. Shit, never mind.
Listen,
We got history.
but I have worked for Automotive Quality Logistics. That was the last job I was at before I said, okay, I'm done working for other people. But before then, before all of that, I started baking when I was working with my in-laws in their bakery.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
And I was new to baking and things like that. I was only there for a short amount of time, but I learned quite a bit.
Mhm.
And during that time, I had just had my little boy. He's 7
Okay.
now.
Oh,
Oh, you a
okay.
big boy now.
big boy
yeah,
now.
Yeah, he's a big boy now. After that, after I left there, I had to find my own niche into doing things. I had took on the journey of doing hair care products.
Trying to find where you fit in at.
Yep. Wait a minute. But before all of that, I did taxes first.
Damn, that was like,
listen, that was the
sound like a Detroit hustler. Okay. Before we become entrepreneurs, we have to dip and dabble in different things until we find our niche and where we at. You know what I'm saying?
My journey on self-employment, I started doing taxes. That was my oldest. He was at least 4 or 5 when I had started doing that. I did it for a good 5 or 6 years. But as time went on, I started to like lean back off of it. Like I got tired of it, you know.
Right.
Wanted to do something different. So then I drifted off into doing candles.
Okay, damn. You like a full trap house, like a legal full trap house. Like she babysit kids, like she sell dinners.
Like with you, they don't know when to bust in the door.
We gotta have all type of trades.
Absolutely.
Okay, but you got it. Hey,
You got
that's
it.
how we was raised.
Okay.
That's
One
true.
thing about a Detroit woman, we gonna get to the bag.
We
gonna
definitely
get to
get
it.
into the bag.
We're gonna get to it. So I did candles. Then after I did candles, I started selling clothes. Once I started doing clothes, I'm like, okay, I don't think this gonna work because I felt like I wasn't in the right department. Like people like, girl, you need to get you some plus size clothes. I'm like, I'm not a plus size woman to buy plus size clothes.
Right.
I can't relate, you know.
Well, you know these big
But-
bitches always trying to squeeze their ass. Like, look, shout out to me. I just lost 100 pounds, but when I was a big bitch, I wasn't trying to squeeze in the shit. I was just trying to fit where I fit at, you know.
Right.
But now I'm showing all this shit this summer. I don't
That's
give a fuck.
how I was. Like when the pandemic happened, before the pandemic happened, my ass always been like 160, 165 flat, even when I was pregnant with my kids. But during the pandemic, Lord, I blew up like the Goodyear blunt. And I can probably, and
Eating
I
and
could,
sitting.
we
not
was eating
moving
in the
around, not
Yelling
doing
at the
nothing.
kids.
I wasn't yelling.
That's what I was doing.
Was I yelling at the kids?
I was yelling at the kids.
I probably was yelling at the kids, the
Only
dog,
time I
and the
left
damn cat.
house was to go to the liquor store and get my food.
The liquor store became my best friend.
No, it was like a field trip. Like, let's ride. Like, we gonna drive to a further liquor store, nigga. I'm tired of walking. I'm like, shit, we gonna go to the suburb liquor store and see what they got.
So you done lost over 100 and I done lost over 27 pounds. So let's go.
That's fine.
Let's get it.
Let's
fine.
get it because I had got to the point. I'm used to, you know, being sassy but classy. I ain't never been the type that always show my stomach or nothing like that. But I'm showing my titties and my ass because they just there.
I'm
there.
showing all my
but
shit.
it was like I can't do that. I felt so
Yeah.
insecure because I was so big at that moment.
Yeah.
And everybody like, well, you
Worry
still
about your
pretty and
image.
this, that, and that. And I'm like, but this is not me. I didn't feel comfortable in my clothes or nothing. So of course I had to take charge. And then when I finally did, it was like,
But you looking good. I can tell.
thank you. It's
Yeah.
been a lot of work in progress
is
and a
wealth.
lot of change.
Health as well.
It is.
Yeah, it really
Health
is.
is
It really is. So yeah, sometimes you can't relate to another person's size. So what did you do about that? You said, forget this. I ain't selling no more.
No, I kept on selling what I was selling.
Oh, okay.
So the audience that I was targeting, they were shopping, you know.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But over time, that was starting to get a little overwhelming. Of course, I'm new to entrepreneurship, you know, being self-employed, so I had to find my way. Then after that, during the time I was pregnant with my baby boy,
Okay.
that's how I started learning about essential oils, hair care products. I started making my own hair care products, skincare, and I was putting it in my daughter's hair, putting it in my hair, my husband's hair. You
Testing
know?
it.
So I had
a personal
journey.
test dummy.
Yeah. So after that, that's when I started helping in my in-laws' bakery. And then I was only there for a couple of months. I wasn't there long. My baby he was still on the breast. You know? So that was a little bit overwhelming for me to be there and have him there at the same time.
Right. Right.
But after that, once I said, okay, well, that was kind of fun, so let me try that. You know, so the very first thing I made, someone brought from me on my job. I was a temp at Chrysler. He asked for a caramel cake. This is when I found out about cake flour, and I'm like, okay, this is an original caramel cake, you know. So I had to look it up, do my research and things like that. And when I made it, I'm like, damn, this shit takes forever to make.
Right, you gotta take your time with it.
You gotta take your
That
time with
caramel,
it.
listen, that caramel take 2 hours, like sometimes 2.5 hours
Wow.
to cook. So it's like I can't leave the stove
Unattended.
unattended because then it's gonna burn. So when I sold that, he was like, damn, that shit was good, you know. I'm like, okay, but then as time went on, I was still working, you know, finding my way. I was doing little Twix bars, little petty stuff, like, you know, just trying to find my way. Then once I got laid off from Chrysler, I got it with another job. That's when I started picking up my sales. I was taking my chocolate chip cookies into work. Like they didn't know me from Man on the Moon. But I'm like, hey,
Right.
I'm like, I beg. I'm starting my business. How about, like, y'all want to try a brownie? Y'all, it'd be like 3-4 o'clock in the morning.
Now, what kind of brownies? Do you make edibles?
No.
No, that's one thing she don't make, Lord.
I stay in my lane. I leave the edible
I
lane to
asked.
my husband.
Trust me, I done
You
asked.
asked already.
I done asked plenty of times before.
I leave the edible lane to my husband.
I'm gonna tell you how it started. We was at one pop-up shop. You know, I like to support my people, so we was at a pop-up shop, and I go to her, and I left all my weed. Right, I ain't had no weed, and I'm like, I need to get high.
Wait a minute, you smoke weed?
Back
Never knew
then,
that.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
back then. Okay, you know, back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But anyways,
Nah, I'm
But-
bullshitting. We all know.
so I'm like, you don't have no edible? She was like, no, I don't do that. I was like, damn it.
Damn it.
But one thing I can say though about your desserts, you better get them when you can, cause her shit be so out so quick. I be like, look, I'm coming. You just put the, I'm coming at 4 o'clock, and it be like 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yep.
By
Yep.
3:15, that shit sold. I be like,
People
look,
be having
listen, I be
their
mad.
eyes- People be having their eyes on my dessert before the event. It was at one point where I didn't want to post my items that I was going to have at the event the day before because
Everybody would have been hitting you up to buy them before.
yeah, and like at one point in time, I was allowing people to go ahead on and cash at me the day before and the day of the event.
You would
I
sell
have-
out. You would sell out before the event and shit. Like you would get
Like they'll come like, okay, brother, I just came to get
Good
my shit and
problem to
go.
have.
You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
A damn good
Like-
problem to have, but kind of frustrating to
Yeah.
future customers
Because
that
at
has
the
heard
same time,
about
like
the
y'all
product.
taking away from my audience, my new people that I'm trying to collect in. So I have stopped doing that, but it worked out. It worked out.
Yeah. So how long you been in business? Well,
So-
the desserts.
I've been Rosey Cheeks Treats. The idea of baking started 6 years ago. This year, it'll be 6 years this year, and it's been a journey. It's been a journey, and I'm still learning. It's a whole lot that I'm learning.
Right.
Okay.
And that's good. You always supposed to learn to perfect your craft
Yeah.
even more. You
Yeah.
never stop learning to perfect
Yeah.
your craft.
Yeah.
When you stop learning, that's when I feel that's when you fail in your craft because you're supposed to learn something every single day.
Everything that surrounds us is inspired by something else, you know. So my cake ideas and things like that, that's when people call me for like a birthday cake, I have them send me like, Google what you want,
Right. Send a
right.
picture.
send me 3 photos of what you want, and you pick between them 3 what you want me to do, and I can add certain pieces of certain ones onto one cake. But that freehand, or as they say, go ahead on and do you. Mm-mm.
So you
Because
don't
my
like
time,
to do freehand?
My money, no. That freehand, no, because a customer can easily say,
I don't like that.
I don't like it.
Uh-uh.
I don't want that. So what?
After the bitch
so,
ain't half.
Well,
to be-
that's true.
So to be completely transparent, I tell them I do not freehand unless you give me an idea of what you want,
Okay.
and then I'll go off of that, and then I can freehand off of that. Like, okay, well, this would need this, you know. I do what fit.
So you didn't start off doing cakes.
No.
You started off
No.
doing little.
I started doing cakes, brownies. I was learning. The very first thing I made was the caramel cake, and then I started getting into pound cakes.
Okay, so what's your
okay.
best seller like? What should I order like?
Well,
I'm over here.
pound cake wise, my top seller is my 7-Up pound cake.
Okay.
Cake wise, it would be my fresh strawberry crunch cake, my caramel cake. Shit, basically any cake I make is good.
Okay, say that
To
shit.
my own horn. But
Well, she ain't lying because y'all know
horn.
she ain't lying because
Right.
y'all know I'm a food whore, and I don't
Yes.
really. I'm not big on sweets, but when I get a sweet tooth, I know who to go to, and it's always satisfied. Like
Yes.
for real, no matter what it
Okay.
is. So
I just want to know what I need to order, okay? Because
So my
I'm not
banana
into
pudding-
sweets.
My banana.
I don't want to
pudding is a
talk
hot
about your
seller.
banana pudding because I must say I ain't getting none in about a year. Okay, none in a year. So look,
I need a lemon cake for my birthday.
Lemon cake.
we ain't thinking about him right now. I'm thinking about this.
Listen, I'm hearing money come in. He said he need a cake.
Yes.
He need one for this
I need
this
a
opening too.
sugar-free- I need a sugar-free pound cake.
Now that's what I don't do.
What?
I don't do sugar free.
Why
I don't
not?
do vegan. I don't do.
All you gotta do is not use the sugar. And that's
It
it.
ain't. But
Yeah, because
She don't know how to.
that is,
yeah, because you might
that's
got
foreign
somebody.
language.
Look, you got somebody that got diabeticals and
that's
shit.
fine.
That's true.
And with
they
them,
want a cake.
With them knowing that they
just don't eat
always
cake,
ask,
don't they?
but they do ask, do I do vegan or things like that? I don't
Yeah.
do it. I do strictly.
So what you do? Tell
all
them
sweets.
no
But
or
look,
anything?
all the
No.
vegan
I
is don't use eggs. That's it.
Well, look, listen. I'm gonna bring him on. I do have someone who do vegan foods. So if she said no to sugar-free stuff,
Yeah, everything I got is loaded with sugar.
sugar.
Damn.
Sugar.
I mean, for real,
Because
Rosey.
you know everybody have their
Yeah.
have their lane, but there are bakers that know how to do all three.
That's true.
You know,
Yeah.
I don't specialize. I only specialize in sugar.
have you? So have you thought about going outside of that bracket of learning how to do vegan and sugar-free desserts?
Later on down the road in my career, yes,
Okay.
Okay.
yes, but right now I'm not really too much focused on it.
Okay.
Not right now. I will want to try vegan
Okay.
later
Okay.
on because that's a big community of people. You know.
Yeah.
You know. So
Yeah, you got one.
I even like some vegan food. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on that
So,
shit right now. That's why I asked. Because
I gotta learn that. I have to
Yeah.
learn that.
See, I'm pescatarian, so
You-
it's like my biggest thing though is regular eggs, milk, dairy products. Like that's my biggest thing, and I need to get up out of that part too. But hey, ain't nothing like the sweets.
Yeah. Period.
Hey, we lied to. Hey.
I need to be going live. Hold on, I need to be going live too, man. Wait a minute.
So I got a
So-
question. Since you do everything with treats and everything is sugar.
But look, I'ma still order some shit that's fat, okay? I'm just gonna have to do a cheat day.
Hey, look, we is entitled to a cheat day though.
Okay.
We are
definitely-
learning.
We
I gotta
all
feed
are.
my
We are
thighs.
entitled
As
to
long
it.
as we don't overdo it. Long
That
as we don't
part.
overdo it.
That
'Cause
part.
Sugar. That's my. Well, of course, I have to test my own products most of the time. I have
That's
my
what I was
kids
gonna
do it.
ask you. How do you not eat what you made and keep your sights? Because I can't do it. I know I can't. I
gotta
have
have
to. I
self-control.
have to really, really restrict myself from sweets. So how do you do it being a baker? And I know you have to test it.
I have to taste a lot of my product. Now, in the very beginning, when I first started, I was eating everything because I had to find out how my
How
stuff
your
tastes. you know?
absolutely.
So over time, within these 6 years, a lot of stuff I make, I don't try it. I got my kids. I got my husband.
Okay.
My little boy, he gonna tell the truth. Like, that ain't it. You know.
All right.
Ain't it so how kids is so
He'll come
blunt?
in the kitchen, open up the garbage, like, he said, "Mama, that's nasty." Okay. So that's not it. So let me remake that. You know.
Okay.
But in terms of me eating
Kids
it,
will get you together.
yeah,
okay.
kids will get you together. But in terms of me eating it, what I like to eat of mine is my banana pudding. I like my lemon pound cake. And I like my chocolate cake. I love chocolate.
So
Yeah.
why I don't have no banana
So-
pudding right now? I only been asking for a year.
Ooh,
'Cause see, the last-
that's a long
uh-huh,
time to
wait
be
a
asking
minute.
for some banana
Uh-huh,
pudding.
uh-huh,
Damn.
uh-huh.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Damn.
Right, that part.
That's a long time, now, sis.
Hey, wait a minute. Let me hit the receipts real quick. Just
we
to
needed some samples tonight. I feel like we
You
should
know
have
what
got
I'm
a
saying?
little something.
The last pop-up shop was out in Hamtramck, and we had Charmaine that got there.
Okay.
Oh,
Shout out to her.
Very big shout out to my baby Charmaine. And so you set up, and she had just set up, and I was going for my famous banana pudding that she cooked. And I swear to God, 5 minutes into it, and I went back to the table, and she tells me, I'm sold out. And my heart
Oh
just
my God.
shattered.
When I was setting
And
up that
I'm like, put me one to the
That
side.
really happened?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
that day,
I can't believe that.
People was already, because they know how my stuff goes. So people was coming up to me as I was setting up, like, Rosey, I want to buy my jar right now.
A jar, like
Yeah.
crack.
Yeah, like my jar. I got
Yes, ma'am.
They 16-ounce jars, so it's a whole lot in the jar.
It
You
It
know
is.
what I'm saying?
And
So
it's good.
people was already cash shopping me like, okay, well just keep it in the cooler for me until I'm ready for it.
Now, do you
All
put
right.
strawberries in your banana pudding? No.
Now, when I make my strawberry banana pudding, it's actually strawberry pudding. It's not strawberries in banana
Bananas,
pudding.
not both. Okay.
It's strawberry pudding with fresh strawberries.
And it's only limited edition that she come
Yeah.
out with, and so I'm still waiting on
Okay.
that too. It's only been
Yeah.
2 years
I
for
like
that one.
strawberries.
Hey, look, you about right. It's been like a year since I did the strawberry pudding. I'd have tried to, you know what, I'm gonna bring it out because you know what, I have found some lemon wafers, like
Okay.
vanilla wafers
Ooh,
with
okay.
the lemon.
Oh.
I have found
Oh.
some, so I think that would be a good twist for my straw. See, look at y'all giving
That's what we're here for.
the strawberry
Motivation.
pudding with the lemon
Yeah.
cookies.
Motivation, yes. So can I be your tester for that?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
And I buy banana. I love banana pudding. I buy banana pudding from a lady who makes it. She makes sugar free
Do she?
banana pudding, and she buy these like keto wafer cookies to put in there.
Mm.
Yeah. So it's ways that you can accommodate everybody. So you said down the line, look into that shit because
I love banana pudding. My grandmother, she was a baker.
I love
She
banana
used
pudding.
to do
That's
cake.
my favorite.
That's my
And
favorite.
that's my
too.
favorite.
Yeah,
And
that's
that's
my
all my
favorite,
grandma. My grandma was so talented. She made me a banana pudding cake. It was banana pudding. And she literally wrote "Happy Birthday" in the damn thing. Like she
Oh
was.
my
so-
God.
I'm
She's
telling
serious.
you, my
This
grandma.
shit's
Was,
serious
my
about
grandma was
banana
the
pudding.
shit when it came out and baking.
She's
Okay.
serious, okay?
So for me to be like I am about her banana pudding, it have to mean something. It touch home with
Yes.
me because nobody can make banana
Yeah,
pudding
nobody.
even close to my grandmother.
Nobody.
Only she can.
Like, look, banana pudding in my family is serious, like macaroni
It
and
is.
cheese.
For that part. You can't mess up no banana pudding or no macaroni and cheese, or we gonna cut your ass out.
You fired.
That part. You out of here.
That's two things you cannot fuck up at all.
Oh, for the real black people,
Yes.
fried chicken.
Fried chicken.
Yes. If your motherfucking wings,
Why
the little,
can't I do
if the little wings is burnt, the little tip, the little gizzard part is
That
burnt,
part.
bitch, you fired. You are no longer in charge of frying the chicken.
And ain't nobody gonna trust you no more with the food.
Right. I'm in charge of my family of making macaroni and cheese. Period.
It's me and my sister.
Greens and macaroni and cheese is my shit. I make that.
Okay, can I get some collard greens?
Yeah, you ain't see our pictures from when we was in
That was in Hotlanta. I'm
Atlanta.
talking about here in
Yeah,
the
like,
cold
oh,
D.
cold.
pull up.
We talking about the cold D.
Pull up. Like, look, I'm about to start the tradition of family dinners. I am, because I'm in a generation that gotta pick
Yeah.
up. You know,
I'm thinking about
grandma,
getting back
shout out to
into
my
it.
grandma.
Shout out to grandmas.
My
That's
grandma
right.
just celebrated her 86th birthday last week.
Amen.
It's
Amen.
a blessing.
Longevity. Yes.
It's a blessing. My grandma's still here, but it's
Yes.
our turn to take over. So we
And let them rest.
yeah,
Absolutely.
we gotta take over and bring the traditions
See, we was
back.
raised by real grandmothers.
Yeah.
You
yeah,
know,
I had
our
a real
grandmothers
grandma.
we had real grandmas.
New
Our grandmama
grandmas
sang
is
40.
ratchet as fuck. You knew grandma's pussy stank, okay?
Oh, Lord. I don't want to know about that part.
The new grandmas don't got edges, okay? The new grandmas don't got edges. The real grandmas, they had plastic on their couch,
That
okay?
part.
And the reason they had the plastic on the couch because they was a squirter, okay? Why you think your grandma, look, Look, grandmama back in the day had. Look,
They knew what's up. They knew what's up.
Yeah, that's why the price
They was
was
already doing
okay?
it before we came along.
That part. That's why they had so many
They was already
kids.
doing
Yeah, your grandma got 13 kids, and the plastic on the couch. Your grandma was a skirter, bitch.
Well, my grandmama had 8 and my granddaddy had 9. So, yeah, you about right with that.
About right.
So,
Okay.
did y'all hear about this California been on some bullshit lately. They really have been changing laws. Y'all know they already said now that you can no longer buy a gas vehicle in California. It have to be an electric car.
Really?
Yes, they trying to get rid of them. So now I done heard that they trying to put a ban on candy, on sweets
In California?
Shame on them.
in California.
Well, look, my experience with California, and I wasn't in California for that long, it's full of skinny, anorexic bitches. Okay, these hoes need a meal, okay? They need some of your sweets, okay? Like, California is like an illusion world. Like, these bitches is living to die because they don't eat food. They walk around.
Not living to die in LA.
Yeah, Tupac. All eyes on me. But I'm just saying, like, you gotta eat.
You right.
You gotta have a
definitely
cheat
gotta
day.
eat.
That's
if
a
you
shame.
if you're into fitness or into your health, you gotta have a cheat day. You gotta enjoy life.
You
Fuck all
right.
that. I'ma eat me some candy, goddamn it. Now
Hey.
sometimes
I'm gonna eat.
I'm gonna eat, period.
I'm gonna eat a little bit.
I'm gonna eat and I'm gonna take me a laxative and shit the shit out, but I'm gonna
She
eat.
said a laxative though.
So,
She shitting all over the place. Goddamn. Hey.
so how do you feel about this ban? So say if this ban was here, because they talking about the Sour Patch Kids and
Oh, hell
Twizzlers.
no.
Okay, they about to make people go
Yeah.
crazy in
They
California
even
with
got
all
the Sour
those
Patch
sweets.
Kid edibles. Don't
Well-
ask me how I know.
Well,
but
just because
They better not
if
get rid of
gonna
them.
discontinue sweets. I mean, they ain't got nothing to do with Rosey Cheeks Treats.
But I'm
I'ma
just
stay in
saying, how
business.
would you feel if they was to bring that ban here in Detroit, where you have your business, where you deal in
It ain't
nothing
gonna
but
happen.
sweets and we know it's not gonna happen, but we talking about hypothetically because the shit happening in California. So we can't say what's not gonna happen here because 9 times out of 10, some shit that happens in other states,
gets here
they trickle
later
down
on.
to other states that don't even
Man,
think
fuck
about this
them.
shit.
We ain't them.
Well, that's true, but.
But I'm mad. Like, fuck them niggas.
You can't take away the Sour Patch Kids.
I don't know.
I don't know. Between Punchki Day and
Hey, we some fat motherfuckers here.
Okay.
yeah, like we would protest the fuck
We
out of
fuck-
that.
Hell yeah, you talking about
Island.
Easter and all
I'm
these
coming with
candy
cupcakes
days.
to the
Hey,
protest.
Sweetest Day. Come on now, you gonna shut
I'm coming
Sweetest
to the
Day
protest
down?
with
Valentine's Day. What's all the days we have
the
sweet?
the reason-
Halloween.
The reason why I say that is
Halloween.
because that's
Halloween.
particular to the Northeast. Sweetest Day
Yeah.
is particular to
But
us.
you know what though? Sugar is like the main reason for like obesity. You know.
Yeah, a lot of
It's
diabetes.
a drug.
Yeah,
It's a
It's
drug.
actually one periodic table element away from crack, if you don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a
Very
drug.
addictive.
Sugar is a drug.
But I mean,
Everything is a drug. Anything that you overly consume.
You're about to say, yeah, anything
Can harm you.
anything too much of anything.
Especially dick.
You could drink too.
My bad. I'm just saying.
Y'all, she is on the nut.
Is there a dick?
She is
Is
on the
there a
nut.
dick in the house
a-
tonight?
a
Stand
chocolate-
up,
a
but some of
chocolate
them don't
covered nut.
stand up.
Some of them sit down and you be mad. Like, bitch, you gotta drive home in your Dodge Neon. Like, the nigga couldn't even put it up.
Not the Dodge Neon. Lord Jesus, not the damn Dodge Neon. She done took us back to the 90s and this bitch. Look, listen.
Stand up.
Hey.
Sit down. If you gonna sit down in the front, you gotta pay some of these bills, okay?
Woo, shit. Oh, Lord. What about the guys that sit down and piss?
I'm sorry.
We ain't even about
You
to talk
gotta
about
lick
them.
it
Before you stick it. You
That's
gotta.
so old.
Oh, sorry. That's our
That's
generation. That's our generation. It's okay.
So,
We know it.
what if in the hell they see it with your
Sorry,
company?
y'all.
You know what? We gonna ban all the candy, the sweets, and everything of that sort. No more sugar.
Well, that would be a day I'll have to convert over and do some other
That would
something else.
change the food
That-
industry. Like, so,
Yeah.
like, come on, man. Like,
Like
All
for real.
cereal is now is done. No cereal.
You know,
Right.
you're right. And so that's
Especially this
my.
nasty ass cereal they keep bringing out, like Peeps, Pepsi, and shit. Like,
What?
I mean, yeah, all
Peeps-
soft drinks should be done.
That need to be done. Period.
Right, while you playing, yeah.
Yeah.
So
They ain't
my-
having that shit.
My thing is the government is trying to control too much of the shit
They make
that's
too
out
much
there
money off
down there.
sugar.
They could out
Yeah.
of their
I don't
control.
understand-
Everywhere.
I don't understand how it's happening in
Yeah.
California.
And listen,
Yes, they is really trying to pass this. And when I heard it today,
Oh, they're trying to pass
they
it. I
trying
thought
to.
you said they did.
They didn't. No, they working on it. They
I
have
didn't
to.
hear
They
about that shit.
Yeah, it was all on
They
the
gonna
news
have to
today.
come with some type
It woke
of-
me. It woke me
Right.
up. Like what the fuck?
Stipulation.
What?
they make money on
Like-
it's crack. Look, if you stop eating sugar for 3 weeks, you would lose so much motherfucking
Yeah,
weight.
that's true.
That
That's
shit
true.
crack. If you drunk just water
two
and
weeks.
zero.
They want
I
people to eat
could-
shit like
I ain't even
hospitals.
like that.
Hospitals wouldn't make as much money as they did.
No,
Yes.
or the
So
pharmaceutical
they want-
people.
The hospitals got to keep running.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they're gonna keep feeding us
Insurance
sugar.
companies got to keep running.
They're gonna keep
Yeah.
feeding us sugar.
So I don't
Right.
see California actually, but they is literally trying to ban sweets, and I'm like, how in the fuck that's gonna
ain't
work?
heard
They need to
Like,
be banning
and
other
I-
stuff
oh,
besides
yeah.
sweets.
It ain't gonna work.
Yeah,
They need to be banned in other things besides
they
sweets.
are definitely barking up the wrong tree. Like all the shit that's going on in the world, y'all want to think about sweets and sugar. Like that's that's
you
no
too.
pointer. That's not nothing to really be talking about. I understand it's obesity going on, this, that, and another,
Yeah.
but. And I understand y'all trying to, limit people being on diabetes, this, that, and another, but
Right.
that's the wrong fucking way to go.
But now they acting like they really give a fuck. You ain't give a fuck in all the fuck years. Now you wanna take sweets away because you acting like you give a fuck. You don't. They don't
Take
give
the
a fuck.
take the guns away first, and then holler at me.
No, don't take my
Tr-
gun.
I mean, out the hands of people who, out the hands
Well,
of
yeah.
people
Take my
who's
gun
not
if you
supposed
want
to
I'ma
have
shoot
it.
you. You take my gun.
Yeah.
Out the hands of the people that's not supposed to have it. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Put
yeah, that's
stronger
right.
regulations on shit like that.
Yeah.
Don't tell me what I can and cannot eat, because guess what? I'm gonna eat whatever the
I'm
hell
gonna find a
I
way to.
want to eat.
I'm gonna find a way to
way.
eat it. I'm gonna find a way to
But
eat it.
don't take that dick away because that's sweet too.
I need that.
That's what I'm talking about.
I need that too. Y'all
need
gonna make me
that.
go home and rape my husband. Don't make me do that.
Sausage. Sausage.
What?
Yeah.
That's the only time I'm not a vegan.
No, she said the only time.
The only time.
The only time.
only time.
Sorry, Mark.
Look, he just sitting there like they got
Mark,
just
we
too
sorry
much.
so much tonight. This is the only time I'm gonna say
I
that
know
shit
you be
to
hearing.
go.
I know you be hearing the earful, don't you?
Sorry.
I've heard a lot worse. This is nothing. This
He
is,
don't be paying us no attention. He know I just talk shit.
He is paying attention. You heard him push that button for that noise.
Oh, he
Shit.
did push that button. Not Super Mario Brothers.
Super Mario.
first one I seen. I just,
Hey, that's when he falling down somewhere.
Yeah, and look, you have to start the whole level
when he
all
died.
over
That's when he
again.
died.
Yeah, that's when he died, and
Yeah.
you lose a
That's
life.
why he died. And then Yoshi dumbass jumped too. You just seen Mario. Mario jumped down. You go, Yoshi dumbass, that little mini dinosaur jumped down in the hole too with the nigga. Like, that's
Man,
so
what I used to hate is when I got all the way past World 8-1 and 8-2, and you got to
Now,
fight
we
the
talking
boss,
about
and then
Super Nintendo.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, I'm
the
talking
Nintendo
about
64.
I'm talking about the original
she talking about
Nintendo.
The original
You heard her
one.
say
The
8-1 and 8-2. and shit.
original.
The one with Bowser. Because some of these bitches is shaped like Bowser.
Okay.
Out here. You bitch, if you beat Bowser ass, you that bitch.
Hey, I'm a
You
Super
that
Mario
nigga if you
Brothers
beat Bowser.
that part. But y'all know they coming back. They coming with a Super Mario Brothers movie.
Yep. April,
And I'm going to see it.
April
In
7th.
April, and I'm definitely
7th.
there in the
Okay.
crowd
We
because
seen
that's
it
my
back
era.
A couple of months ago, and my
Yes.
family, we already waiting. We waiting to get our tickets in our seats.
Okay.
That's my era, so you know I'm gonna
Yeah.
be there.
I'm getting me some mushrooms. I'm going to watch that in 3D.
Hey, cause you know
Oh.
what?
What? He didn't
We
get
found
no
out a
mother
whole lot in
shrooms.
our adulthood. They said that Mario was off of shrooms.
Where
Shrooms
they?
and flowers. I mean, if you
Shrooms
don't see
and
the
flowers.
you see the and potions. The
Well,
potions, the shrooms, and the
honestly,
flowers.
That
Yeah.
mushroom course,
It
course
kinda
in the
makes
game
sense now.
is very challenging.
Wow.
I
Well,
remember that.
I just for my Nintendo Switch because It's on
Okay,
every
yeah.
game system. I do. I
Okay.
have Mario Brothers on every game system. I still have my original Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, my Sega
yes,
Genesis, my
yes.
Atari. I still have all my PlayStations. I still
greatest
got
era.
all my Xboxes.
greatest era.
So I'm just saying, you know, I'm a collector. So don't play with me on the video game tip. You know what I'm saying? It's a game in every level in my house.
Listen, I'll be the nigga ass in some Mortal Kombat. Some
Oh, come on, don't.
That's my
I'm
shit.
ready.
We used to
I'm
run
ready.
tournaments.
I'm
We used to
ready.
run tournaments.
Who you use?
Street
Who your
Fighter,
character?
Street
We used to
Fighter,
run
Mortal
tournaments.
Kombat or Tekken. You don't want no.
Oh, Tekken.
Oh,
You don't
shit.
want to play with
It's
me
a
in
challenge.
Tekken.
We need to have some shit like that, like an event where you just come out and play all the
Yes.
old school games.
Now that'll be fun.
That would be fun as
Yeah,
hell.
I used
It should be called Retro Night.
Well, let's go. So what kind of retro sweets is we going to get this night?
Cheeks. It say Rosey Cheeks. I was saying, wait a minute. I knew a bitch named Rosey Cheeks who used to dance at Rock City. Is this the same one?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
No.
She said hell no. She said hell to the no.
Like
Not
Rosey
this
Cheeks.
one. Not this one.
Okay. I was
this
just
one.
asking.
She said don't be having her husband looking at her sideways.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, not
I was just
sideways.
wondering because I started thinking about an ass when I seen Rosey Cheeks.
I get people. I hate
I'm sorry.
when people
I be talking shit.
twist
okay?
up my name. They say Rosey Cheeks and Treats like I'm selling ass. I'm like, no, it's one name. It's no
Look, I ain't gonna lie. I had Rosy
And
Cheeks
look.
last night. My
And
name.
look.
Hey, look, I could be Rosy Cheeks too. I had Rosy Cheeks last night. That's how I motherfucker smacked that shit so hard. I had the Rosy Cheeks last night. So we in business together, okay? 'Cause my name Rosy Cheeks too. It's
You
good.
know what? I can't with y'all. This
Whatever you had before you came to the show.
I didn't have shit.
She poured some shit in
she
her
did.
cup.
Fuck that. That was before me.
She done poured some shit in her cup.
She, you know what? She still has some of that prize loving that Mark gave her.
Damn.
Oh,
What the fuck?
oh.
The who?
What you say?
The prize loving.
What
that
the
you
fuck
gave
is
her.
that? I ain't
Prize
never had a
loving.
prize.
We was just talking about the Mario Brothers, so you figure it out.
Prize
Oh,
loving.
that was like a month ago, girl.
She still got some.
Oh.
Or did you take it before you got here?
No,
talking
this
about
shit
the
been
show?
gone.
She just want to talk. She want to hear herself talk. That's all.
That's why it's my show.
Actually, I didn't have shit. I didn't have
Period.
shit.
That part.
Periods.
So what's going on with you, boo? We've been doing all these pop-up shops, and then I see you post something that made me very fucking excited for you because, you know, you're one of my boss sisters.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So what you got coming out? I heard you got a building or something. What?
No, actually,
What's going
'cause
on?
I haven't been getting asked that a whole lot. So I've been operating my business from home, for the past 4 years.
For
Now-
niggas who
now-
start
now, hold
entrepreneurship
on.
that don't want to pay
Uh-uh.
rent, no rent.
No, so let me back this up.
Okay.
Once I got laid off from the last job I was employed at, when I said, okay, don't call me back, I'm ready to go full-fledged.
Mm-hmm.
Once I left there, I started selling my items at the D-Loft Cafe located in
Okay.
Oak Park.
Okay.
They still operating today. That's where I started at. That's where my name began to float at. And once the pandemic came, you know, that's when they shut down everything.
Right.
Like, the bakeries and things couldn't operate, you know,
Yeah.
restaurants and things like that. So I was forced to move everything back home.
And people was forced to fucking really cook. Yeah.
Yep.
That part.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But that's where Rosey Cheeks Treats for real took place and took off from the D-Loft Cafe. And then I've been out here. Now, in the midst of all of that, my husband and I created a Boss Legacy Events in January of 2021.
Mm-hmm.
Event business that, of course, specialize in small businesses, getting, you know, setting people up on platforms to sell their products and things like that. This is our 2-year. We having our 2-year anniversary. It was supposed to be in January,
Mm-hmm. Hey.
but I wanted to hold it off until the summer because I'm an outside person. I like to be outside. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So I have recently booked the City Detroit Rouge
Okay.
Park shelter out there for July 29th for our 2nd year anniversary. It's going to be, I think it's going to be called Small Business Appreciation or something.
Okay.
But this is definitely dedicated to the vendors that been rocking with us these 2 years and like faithfully.
Yeah.
Faithfully. So it'll be a appreciation day for them. Outside of that, I keep myself involved in different stuff. I try to keep floating out here.
Yeah.
You know, being
Absolutely.
around certain people, it open up doors to other
It
things.
does.
You know.
It does.
Like how recently you just seen me accept the United Woman Empowerment
Yes.
Award.
Yes.
Shout out to Princess Sanders.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
I
She-
love to see y'all
she-
elevate. I love it.
She really put that together for us women, and it was a very, very grateful day that day. Like, and then some of the women that I came into the business world with at the D-Loft Cafe, they was also nominated too, so it was really like bomb,
Oh,
you know. So
Yeah,
like
yes.
we've been together, you know, we've really
Right.
been together, but over time I have built relationships with other business owners. Like it's a handful of people.
Right.
You know, it's a list I can call. It's too many to even call off.
Oh, I
But-
definitely know.
But you know a lot of them that I deal with. You know a lot of them I deal with. You know, but
It's definitely a big circle.
outside of that, I'm just trying to elevate in business this year. Now, when it comes to my store, my home is my store. Like if you go on my Google and you read, you know, the about, it'll say this is no storefront. This is just a pickup location.
Right.
Okay.
I operate up under cottage law,
Okay.
cottage food law, where I'm able to operate my business from my home kitchen.
Right.
So with people seeing that when they Google me, they're like, okay, so they know.
They know.
They
They
know.
know that this is
Yeah.
not coming from a licensed kitchen. You
Right.
know, you know, things like that. So
But
they
you know
see that.
what? You gonna get to that point.
Oh,
You
yeah.
definitely.
If
Oh,
you on
yeah.
your
Because
way,
she got
you-
me. She got me
Yeah.
by her side, so she
Yeah.
know I'm
Yeah,
a.
I want you to know
I
that.
have a host of great supporters around me. So.
Yes, of
Yeah.
course.
But in terms of my store, I own the land next to my home.
Okay.
And I was telling my husband, like, this year I gotta turn up my block. I stay on the main intersection already, so I get
Right.
it's traffic all day.
All day.
Right.
So
In a good spot.
my field is going to be where I'm gonna have my tent set up outside.
Okay.
My chairs, and I'm working on getting me a retractable banner done. So when people ride past, they see that I can post it
Right.
on my Google, and I can get more of weekly sales, because right now everything is okay. You got to order online. I don't have nothing made at the moment. Everything
Right.
is made
According
according
to order.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
I don't have nothing just
That's
sitting.
great.
And that's good because that means you don't have to worry about
Right.
inventory and nothing just sitting there.
Absolutely.
And
It's
wasting
just-
away.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
you know what I'm
And
saying?
so with that, over time, with me, you know, next year I have plans of putting something in my field that will help my storefront on my own land.
Right.
Because
So-
I know so many entrepreneurs that I know personally who have started food-based, bakery-based businesses out of their home.
Yeah.
And now they have multiple locations.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And
That takes steps, and I'm trying to get there.
You-
I'm
you
trying
are-
to get
you
there.
are. Already
You on your
halfway there.
way.
You on
your way.
You almost
Yeah.
there. Like you got a couple of more steps and you there because I've been watching your grind. You've been grinding since you've been out here. Now, we like to talk about names on this show.
Okay.
How did you? I mean, what made you come up with Rosey Cheeks Treats?
you.
Like
Look at you, by ready to fuck it up.
because
Fuck it up.
because I'm thinking.
you know how they say in church,
Cheeks.
take your time now. Take your
Look,
time.
hey, look, cheeks.
The name
and
is tongue
sex.
twister.
Take your time.
Cheeks equals sex. So in my mind, you know,
Right.
you
I
gotta,
was thinking about cheeks too. Like, ooh, she talking about my cheeks. Got it? She see 'em.
Hey, if they fat
They
enough,
still red. They still red from last night. I should see my cheeks on
you
that
know,
business.
what's the
cheeks.
like really how that happened was you and the husband in the bed and you was like, he said, I want some cheese. And you
No.
was like, here go the treats.
No. How it all started. So I took my mother's name and like mixed it in with the name with the reaction of people when they eat my treats. So the very first time me introducing my treats, after like a few months on the job and I see people reaction, they start blushing at the cheeks.
Oh,
So,
okay.
They get rosy, you know.
They get rosy cheeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you smile, you blush.
Uh-huh.
So Rosey Cheeks Treats.
Okay.
Now other niggas walking around like, yeah, Rosey Cheeks Treats, all right. They looking at that ass. They looking at that ass. Yeah, she got the Rosey Cheeks, all right. You know.
It is other cheeks out here. That's my bad.
Okay.
I'm thinking about other cheeks. I'm thinking about my cheeks. I ain't thinking about this shit. I'm thinking about
That's what I was thinking about too.
I mean, I'm sorry.
That's how the name actually came about. And then I stuck with that.
Okay.
And over time,
It's really catchy.
It's very catchy, right?
It's very catchy, and it do make you think something else. But then
And
you thinking about cheese and sweetness.
Like, you about to go to Truth and get a cupcake. Like, I really thought, like, cheeks. I'm going to Ace of Spades and this bitch get a cheesecake up and out this motherfucker. And lamb chops.
You said you like to play with whipped cream.
She said she got a lot of toppings.
Put it on my cheeks. So
Put it on my
nice.
cheeks. Yeah, I like it.
I like ice cream.
I might buy a strawberry crunch cake and put it on my cheeks and have a motherfucker eat it off. How about that?
That sounds like a good idea.
Good idea.
You know,
my husband wear velvet
He gonna be like,
cake,
yum, yum,
so-
yum, 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 yum. That's how he gonna be. Yum, 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 yum.
We so stupid.
Hey,
I like
look.
it. I love it.
Welcome to Voice It with Queen. Y'all already know your opinions don't fucking matter because everybody got an opinion like they got an asshole. That part, okay? So, you got so much shit going on and coming up this Easter. What?
Nasty.
Tell us. You sent me some shit about Easter.
I ain't
Easter
saying
thing.
nothing about. Oh, wait a minute.
Yes, you did. You want me to put it? I got receipts.
I got a pop up.
That's what I was saying.
In Pontiac with I'm sorry, because I'm just moving away. You know how black people start talking like we start moving around.
Okay.
But I have a event out in Pontiac April 1st with Wine Queen. It's her.
Oh, that's my little baby.
Yes.
She will be here shortly. As a matter of fact, I think she's scheduled for next week to come on the show.
This is her show. This is her show. He said y'all should have. Oh no. He said y'all should have him on the show.
Who are you?
Security.
Oh, well, Mr. Anton Wilson, contact me on Voice It with Queen on Facebook, and we can talk about it. Okay?
Connections.
But right now, my bookings is like booked up until. Is we booked up to June?
I think so. Until we put up into June.
Y'all busy.
But
Y'all
we
booked
gonna
and
get
busy.
you.
Booked and busy.
But we got you. We got you. We
Contact
got you.
her.
So hit me up. Voice It with Queen.
Yep.
At Gmail. I know this is off script, y'all. I know y'all like, what the
That's
hell?
okay.
But look, listen, when people want to, you know what I'm saying, get in tune and they want to holler at the Queen, I'm going to give them that opportunity because we want to support any and everybody that has a platform, entrepreneurship, business. I don't care what you do. If you sell ass and dick for a living,
Wait a
we
minute.
want to know about it.
God damn it, Tia.
I'm just saying, I want to know about it.
I don't want to see no coochie.
I don't want to see it.
I don't want to see no coochie.
If you sell an ass, you come and Voice with Queen, okay?
I didn't say I want to see it. I didn't say I want to see
I
it.
don't want to see no coochie.
But I will support you.
Bring a sample on the show of ass and dick. If you want a Voice with Queen and you selling ass and dick and titties, bring a sample
We
of
need
ass and
samples.
dick and titties. Put them on a plate.
No, we don't want samples. However, you can come on the platform to
Oh my
talk
God.
about how good it is, but we don't want to see it. But you
Okay,
can
I
talk
do
about it.
shit. You want me to
No,
go
because
host?
curious minds start asking.
We can
Well,
put on the
shit,
cameras.
we gotta, hell damn it, let me put together a VIP room, cause
It's
Thank
like,
you.
it's going to be
Thank
called
you.
Show the Meats.
Thank you.
do I want? But we vegan.
Put it together. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, so we gonna call it 100%
Beef.
USA beef?
USDA approved. We don't want no meat from Aldi's. 'Cause, you know, that shit come from Germany. We want some beef that be at Kroger and Meyer.
Oh, we need kosher.
Yeah.
We want real shit.
We want some Eastern Market shit.
I don't want y'all. She said she don't want no dick that went over to the Republican for, you know, for assistance or nothing. She want that shit strictly from the USA.
No, I like a nigga with good hair.
Well, they got them here. We
Yeah,
just gotta
they do.
find them.
She just looks so disappointed. She's like, yeah. Obviously, they not here for her. They not here for her.
We got to find Marquise something. We gotta get her. I got you.
No, you're not responsible for finding me shit.
No,
okay?
I'm not
At this
responsible.
point.
You're right. I'm not responsible.
No.
But me being the friend I
Okay.
am, I'm gonna help you.
Okay, thank you.
If you don't mind my insistence.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna make
come
sure
on.
he beefy.
All right. Well, I'm gonna tell you the truth about the motherfucker you find.
I mean, so what's your preferences?
my neck's sweating.
What's your preferences?
You hot?
No.
Talking about dick like that?
She hot.
You ain't.
You using my card? Look, she using Rosey Cheeks Treats card. Man, she hot, baby.
Well, I do say cheeks.
Okay. Hey, she hot.
You wanna gave me this motherfucker
She
now.
hot.
Yes. You wanna gave it to me.
You know what?
You got me thinking the wrong thing. Soon she gave me the shit, I'm like, God damn.
I'm trying to tell you that. That's why I had to add.
The name is intriguing.
The donut
It's
is
very
like,
I make
intriguing.
donuts.
I know, but I
make
thought it
donuts.
was in code for something else. Like,
know
Lord
what?
Jesus.
it's a hole in the middle, and I
It
thought
don't
that,
go on it.
And Lord
It
Jesus.
don't go on it.
I
Help
thought
us.
that this
It don't
long
go on
thing
it.
over here was something else. I was getting excited. Okay, excuse me. Okay, go ahead.
Y'all is silly.
You know what? I got you, friend. I got you. Look, we'll talk about that later. Anywho. So, Rosie, tell the
Sorry.
audience what you got going
I
on,
know
what's
Rosie,
coming
I
up.
know Rosie saved. My bad.
So, you said saved. You said I was saved?
She said you save money. She said you save money. That's
So
she
I'm not
said.
saved.
Let me get a flyer. I'm not saved at all.
She said she saved money. Now she was saying.
Save money. Okay, she saved money. My bad. Let's see these flyers. Let me get one. Shit. Let me
Okay,
get one.
y'all,
Okay,
so what I got-
My people on live. Let me get
There go
one.
Evelyn. Hey, babe.
Hey, sis.
Hey.
I love it.
So, what I got going on.
Look, y'all.
April 15th, I'm having a community shopping extravaganza at Glorious Grace Church on 7 Mile.
Hallelujah.
Okay.
Right before you get to Chalmers, right between Chalmers and Grass, you can't miss the church and say Glorious Grace Church right on the
Okay.
side.
Okay.
It's going to be nice that day. Let's count on the good weather. I got a bullhorn I cannot wait to use. I got a new bullhorn to you.
Well, mine's is in my throat, so I mean.
Oh, okay. You know what? We talking about a event at a church.
She said,
I'm trying
she
to call
said a
out traffic.
bullhorn. I'm just saying, my
I'm
voice
trying-
is loud enough that I don't need one.
That's
That's all I'm
wait to
saying.
use her throat. Now all the deacons and reverends gonna be towards her.
Because she gonna
She
have the
said she can't
bullhorn.
wait to use her throat. They ain't gonna be
Because
listening
she
to her.
has the bullhorn. What I'm gonna talk with? My throat.
Oh my God.
They crazy. So listen, y'all. April 15th at Glorious Grace Church
Okay.
at 142 142
14270.
East
Oh.
7 Mile.
I got some people on my live say they interested in being a vendor too.
Okay,
Right, Evelyn.
so come on out.
Come on
Come
out.
So
on
yes,
out April
please.
15th.
I will be passing out flyers tomorrow, but not actually passing them out. I'll be leaving them in the grocery store, the gas station, the counties, up and down 7 Mile. I can't leave them in City Trends. I wish.
Okay.
Why?
They tripping.
Well, that's okay. I got
That's
place
it.
for you to go.
Some store they don't allow this type of stuff being taped up on their doors. You know what I'm saying? Like
okay.
these sides. So when I
Well, you know what?
so
Well, you got
when
Queen by your side, so
when
I'm gonna
I-
tape them in. They
when
will be
I
all right.
pass out, when I leave these, this is when I'm taping up flyers in establishments.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm passing out flyers to like the public or leaving them on cars, I'm
Mm-hmm.
using the 5x7 flyers.
Right.
So,
Understandable.
These are for sticking to the wall so people know what's going on and things like that. Also, after this, I'm having my small business Saturday, May 13th. down there on Kirby Street at the International Metropolitan
Yes.
Detroit.
Okay.
I'm working on my pitch to send to Channel 7. I want to get Channel 7 out there for my vendors for that day.
Okay.
Okay.
So they can come out and interview the vendors and see what, how people can shop with them and things like that. So they can get a little bit more exposure. And then too, downtown is a new territory for us. Mm-hmm. We ain't never hosted an event downtown, so downtown is a gold mine.
Yes, it is.
So passing out flyers, them people down there, they'll be eager to get the flyer. Like, oh yeah, you got this going on,
Mm-hmm.
And where the event is happening at May 13th, it's in the popular location anyway. People go in there and shop and eat all
Is that
day.
one in the flyers that I have that I got posted that you sent me?
For the May 13th?
I think, because you
May
sent me
13th.
like 4 or
That's
5
only-
of them.
Yeah. So I got this one,
Okay.
then the May 13th, and then the one I just recently posted a few days ago is my June 17th. That's the Father's Day, Juneteenth event.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, we got that one,
Okay.
June 17th. That would be our 3rd annual. Now, remind you, we just started Boss Legacy a couple of years ago. But our first year, we did host a Father's Day event.
You did.
We
I
spent
remember that.
so much fucking money. Radio advertisement, billboard advertisement, flyer
And it was
advertisement.
lit.
And
It was lit.
it didn't turn out the way we really wanted to, but we learned off of that. It was our first year.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It was
And
our
that's
first
what
year.
it's about.
Right.
So
You know
the
what I'm
learning
saying?
experience,
Yeah,
investing in
learning
your
experience.
brand.
Yep. So last
Yeah.
year when we had our 2nd annual, we turned it into a pop-up shop
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
for Father's Day, because 2021, that's when they really started to acknowledge Juneteenth.
That's
us.
true. Yep, absolutely.
So it was only right to incorporate that with Father's Day, because they right there. behind
Right.
each other,
Absolutely.
So we had that one, our 2nd annual last year, and then this year it would be our 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
So we hosting that on the west side of Willshine Luxury Events 2020 events.
Mm-hmm.
That's her other establishment. But yeah, that's where we be
Okay.
hosting that at. But we got some things up our sleeves. I'm trying to work out and expand.
You gonna get there,
I'm
sister.
it's
You halfway
it's-
there. You more
it's
than halfway
levels-
there.
It's levels in this hosting.
It's
thing.
levels to this
It's
shit,
for
okay?
real.
It's levels to it. Like
It
you
is.
gotta
It is.
have the
It
right.
is.
You gotta have the right connections. You gotta have the right mindset
Yeah.
You do.
when you come to a person on business tip.
And
Yeah.
you have to have realistic mindset when you come into
Exactly.
stuff. You have to
Calm
be
minds.
realistic
Now-
about stuff,
Calm
especially
minds.
being an entrepreneur, because
Exactly.
being an entrepreneur, you can make so much money one day.
Yeah.
And for the next couple of weeks, you could be broke as fuck. Ain't
Yeah,
nobody
but
coming
don't
to
get
you
I
or
go
discouraged.
through
nothing.
that. Because I
You
go
know?
through that. 'cause
Yes.
That's how my
Yes.
bakery,
Yes.
my bakery business fluctuates like that.
And you
It
know what? It's
fluctuates
not
like
just
that.
your business. It's all entrepreneurship.
It is. And
We
I'ma
all
say this.
and we all in different fields of
You're right.
entrepreneurship, and we all have that moment where we don't make shit and it's just a dry thing, but yet we keep pushing. So
Right.
as long as you keep pushing through, that's what says a lot about you and your
Exactly.
craft, because your career is what you built
Yep.
at this point.
Yep.
And so you birthed it.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
you was pregnant with this idea. You then went through all
With
this
twins,
time,
with
and
twins.
now you didn't push this out. You have to, you know what I'm
Yes.
saying? So
So I have made
It's a lot to it.
I made a post last week. I want to say last week when I had made a statement on getting out of my don't trust nobody shell when it comes to partnership.
mhm.
Only partnership I have going on right now is my household, my husband, my kids. We operate Boss Legacy, you know.
Mhm.
So that's the only partnership I have. But I need to expand. But it's like I'm trying to find my way. I'm trying to find or connect with
The people,
the right people.
the right
Well,
people
listen.
to elevate you.
where things come naturally and not plan.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You
Yeah.
know?
So
Sometimes I'm playing things like I told you in the invite.
Right.
Sometimes I'm
Yeah.
playing things turn out to be a beautiful thing in the long
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
But long as everybody mindsets is on the same wavelength.
Level, it makes it much
It makes,
better.
Yeah.
Right, make
Yeah.
it make sense. And
It
then
do.
I'm gonna say this, like me and you, we go way back. Shout out
Okay.
to listen. Shout out to
I'm always
We
bringing
were
people together.
kids.
listen. We were kids, so I just want to get this shit real quick. Shout out, okay? 'Cause
Listen, me and this girl.
listen. Shout out to Mr. Frank McGee, the director, the former director of NSO Youth Initiatives Project, okay, based here in Detroit.
Hopefully he watching it.
that connected.
If he
both
ain't
of
now,
ours.
he will.
Listen, Frank McGee, the former youth program director of
Yep.
Youth Initiatives Project, the NSO, like he is so amazing. He saved my life. He molded me into the woman that I am today, actually,
Okay.
and
Amen.
provided major opportunities.
Mentorship for real.
Mentorship, definitely one of the best mentors in the city. Connected us together through a youth
I
program.
was so
Hey.
young. I was
We
like
were young as hell.
14. I was 14.
Yeah.
Ain't that
Yeah.
awesome
Like,
to
yes.
have that type of
Yes.
person to mentor
Like,
you and give you
My
that
mom,
drive?
My mom, she made sure I was exposed to that type of stuff. Like my mom, she had worked for the state, so she worked with Frank McGee. That's how
Okay.
I came across Frank McGee, and she turned me on to his program. I'm like, okay, you know.
Yes.
She's like, girl, you got to do something, you know. Yes. Here is positives, da 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 da,
Yes.
and like I had
Shout out
a
to
ball.
Frank McGee.
Frank McGee.
Shout out to him.
Yes, he like you know, got me into this. He came to our school. He came to my school, and he got me involved in this anti-gun violence program.
That's when we first met.
Yes. And
First
we went to the Capitol. We went to DC. Met senators
And
Debbie Stabenow, Carl
First time
Levin.
going to Washington D.C. It was like
Yes.
I love it there.
that was the only
Oh,
place
I
in
love
my
it there.
life I had ever been to without my mother.
That was my first flight, actually,
She
on an
told
airplane.
Frank, like, you better watch my baby.
Yes.
Send my baby off for no motherfucking body.
That's a real black mama for your
Okay.
ass. Like, you
Yes,
better pay it.
man.
Like,
You
okay.
gotta
Watch out for my baby. We ain't playing with you, Frankie.
Listen, he made
That
sure
part.
that we was good. He
That's
made
what's
sure
up.
it was good. And then look at us today.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. So part of that goes out to him and the whole neighborhood service organization,
Hey, amen to
nonprofit
them.
organization. They really exposed us to some positive things and taught us how to public speak. We're public speaking in
Now that came along for me because, honey, listen, I told you the very beginning of my self-employment journey I was doing taxes. I didn't like people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Honestly, I still don't like people today.
I was about to say
I just know how to conduct business.
that part.
I just know how to conduct
That
business.
part.
conduct business.
Conduct
You know,
business.
But you know what? They came
But
from him because he knew how to conduct
I had
business.
to learn. I had to learn how to talk to people. I had to
Right.
adjust
Right.
my attitude. Now, don't get me wrong.
You do.
I can.
Oh, me
I
too.
can cut
Me
up
too.
some
We
shit.
all can.
I'm from East Warren. Don't get it
with
twisted.
a couple of words, you know
Right.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I had to really adjust, and then when I had started baking, and I had to like really like
Yeah.
ha.
Yeah.
And then to the point like it got stuck with me now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey,
You gotta
Because
adjust
at the
yourself.
end of the day, you have to adjust yourself to the environment that you in, and
Right.
being an entrepreneur, you have to come out that shell because you got to communicate.
Yeah.
You
and you
gotta
have
part
to
of
talk to people.
maturity.
your
You got
money,
to,
your money depends on, especially if your
Absolutely.
business.
Yes.
I'm not working on 9 to 5. I'm not punching the clock
that's
for nobody.
that's
so
a fact.
I have to be nice.
Yeah. You gotta be nice.
'Cause
sometimes.
Absolutely.
People that know me, they know once I get
Yeah.
irritated, my tone of voice change.
Absolutely.
I can't have my facial expressions, but
You're
Right.
right. But
Absolutely.
look,
they know. Okay, but you, I'm getting irritated.
exactly. Yeah, we all get irritated.
Right,
We all
but
do.
And
I
look,
come back to myself like, okay, girl, all right.
I'm
Yeah,
saying
you
this to
take
you.
time out for yourself and
Yeah,
then
I'm
you
like,
come back to
"Ooh."
it. So,
Yeah.
Rosie, how can anybody and everybody contact you? How can they reach you? How can they order from you? Let us know what's up.
So for beginners, for social media, you can find me on Facebook at Rosey Cheeks Treats. You can also find my other page, Boss Legacy Network Hub, as well. Make sure you follow me. There you will find upcoming events and things like that. If you got questions pertaining to vendor information if you're trying to get your LLC or you're trying to get some other stuff done. If I can provide information, I would guide you to it. You got to go get it.
That part.
In terms of Rosey Cheeks Treats, you can also find me on Facebook still. You can go on Google. You can Google Rosey Cheeks Treats. You will see all my birthday cakes and things like that. You can go to my menu, see all my items. Right.
Yes.
And like I had
Shout out to
ball.
Frank McGee.
Frank McGee.
Shout out to him.
Yes, he like got me into this. He came to our school. He came to my school, and he got me involved in this anti-gun violence program.
That's when we first met.
Yes. And we went to the Capitol. We went to DC. Met Senators Debbie Stabenow, Carl
First
Levin.
time going to Washington D.C. It was like
Yes.
I love it there.
that was the only
Oh,
place
I
in
love
my
it there.
life I had ever been to without my mother.
That was my first flight, actually,
She
on an
told
airplane.
Frank, like, you better watch my baby.
Yes.
I sent my baby off for no motherfucking body.
That's a real black mama for your
Okay,
ass. So you
yes,
better pay it.
man.
Like,
You
okay,
gotta
watch out for my
clear.
baby.
We ain't playing with you, Frankie.
Listen, he made
That
sure
part.
that we was good. He
That's
made
what's
sure
up.
it was good. And then look at us today.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. So part of that goes out to him and the whole neighborhood service organization,
Hey, amen to
nonprofit
them.
organization. They really exposed us to some positive things and taught us how to public speak. We're public speaking.
Now that came along for me because, honey, listen, I told you the very beginning of my self-employment journey I was doing Texas. I didn't like people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Honestly, I still don't like people today.
I was about to say
I just know how to conduct business.
that part.
I just know how to conduct
That
business.
part.
conduct business.
Conduct
You know,
business.
But you know what? That came
But-
from him because he knew how to conduct
I had
business.
to learn. I had to learn how to talk to people. I had to
Right.
adjust
Right.
my attitude. Now, don't get me wrong.
You do.
I can.
Oh, me
I
too.
can cut
Me
up
too.
some
We
shit.
all can.
I'm from East Warren. Don't get it
with
twisted.
a couple of words, you know
Right.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I had to really adjust, and then when I had started baking, and I had to like really like
Yeah.
ha.
Yeah.
And then to the point like it got stuck with me now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey,
You gotta
Because
adjust
at the
yourself.
end of the day, you have to adjust yourself to the environment that you in, and
Right.
being an entrepreneur, you have to come out that shell because you got to communicate.
Yeah.
You
And
gotta
that's part of
talk to people.
maturity.
your
You got
money,
to-
your money depends on, especially if your
Absolutely.
business.
Yes.
I'm not working on 9 to 5. I'm not punching a clock
That's
for nobody.
that's
so
a fact.
I have to be nice.
Yeah. You gotta be nice.
'Cause
Absolutely.
listen, people that know me, they know once I get
Yeah.
irritated, my tone of voice change.
Absolutely.
I can't have my facial expressions, but
You're
Right.
right. But
Absolutely.
they
look,
know. Okay, but I'm getting irritated.
exactly. Yeah, we all get irritated.
Right.
We all
but-
do.
And
I
look,
come back to myself like, okay, girl, all right.
I'm
Yeah,
saying
you
this to
take
you.
time out for yourself and
Yeah,
then
I'm
you
like,
come back to
"Ooh."
it. So,
Yeah.
Rosie, how can anybody and everybody contact you? How can they reach you? How can they order from you? Let us know. What's up?
So for beginners, for social media, you can find me on Facebook at Rosey Cheeks Treats. You can also find my other page, Boss Legacy Network Hub, as well. Make sure you follow me. There you will find upcoming events and things like that. If you got questions pertaining to vendor information, if you're trying to get your LLC or you're trying to get some other stuff done, if I can provide information, I will guide you to it. You got to go get it.
That part.
In terms of Rosey Cheeks Treats, you can also find me on Facebook still. You can go on Google. You can Google Rosey Cheeks Treats. You will see all my birthday cakes and things like that. You can go to my menu, see all my items. Right now, I got a $5 off promo on orders $20 or more, pickup or delivery. I would say Instagram, but I really don't be on Instagram. Like
That's
that.
okay.
I don't be on Instagram, but definitely you can find me on Google and you can find me on Facebook. You can even 411 me as well.
And if you can't find her, you know you can find me, and I'll find her for you. You know what I'm saying?
So, Keish, where
What
can
up,
they
though?
find you at?
what up, though? Y'all find me at Laugh Like Keish on Instagram. That's how you spell laugh. Okay, that's LAFF.
That's
a
your
lot.
name.
KESH, y'all.
Period.
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 Y'all follow me on Instagram, Keish Laugh Like Keish. Y'all already know where the fuck I'm at. Stop asking me.
I
And
need you.
God
I
damn
need you to be adding me on Facebook, honey. Cause
Yes, I'm about to. And I'm saying this shit. If anything you
That's-
need from me, you need me to do anything,
That
promote,
part.
host the event, just let me
I'm
know.
gonna be
We
bringing.
can
I
work
had
together.
just tagged you in my post from my cousin. She
tagged me?
Yeah, I think it was yesterday.
Oh,
She had
you know.
No, when I had made my post and she had asked for information, I had tagged your name. I don't know
Okay.
if you've seen it, but
I probably didn't, but I don't know.
It's I'm gonna be bringing some people to you. I got my girl.
Hey, we can
she,
do it.
She said she want to sign up to be on your show, Demetria Warlaw.
Okay.
She the owner of 7K.
So look,
Customs.
listen, where y'all can find me at, and y'all want to holler at me, go to Voicing with Queen. I'm on every platform, Facebook, Instagram, Voicing with Queen. We'll see y'all next Thursday. Be safe, my babies, and trust me, the community is very important, especially in Detroit.
Yes.
To me and to everyone.